There's something about my story that matches theirs. So my problem.
مالين بعد اعتناق الإسلام لوحظ تغير في معاملتها خصوصا مع العائلة، مع أبويها وأخواتها، فأصبحت تسأل عنهم أكثر مما قبل، وأصبحت تهتم بأمرهم أكثر مما قبل، حيث رأوا أن تغيرات جيدة حصلت لابنتهم بعد إسلامها، مما حببهم وحبب إليهم الإسلام كذلك، وهم يحترمون الإسلام والمسلمين.
كاينة صاحبتي حتى هي سلمات، جات عندي المغرب وفهمات، قالت لي نيت فاهمك علاش انت مشيتي وخليتي داكشي كله، داك الغرب بالبروغري ديالها وبالخير ديالها، وجيتي هنا المغرب واخا تلقاي شي حاجه اللي هي ناقصه على الغرب، ولكن المسائل اللي مهمه الحياه هي احسن من الغرب. الأسرة ديالك والناس اللي عايشين معاك، والحمد لله داك التفاهم، داك النفس مرتاح، انتوما مرتاحين، ماشي مشطونين بحالنا وخايفين على غد. اختي من جات عندي اخر مره سلمات، ما زال ما كتطبق الدين، يلا الشهاده لي شهدات، ولكن فاهمه، شافت بان كتقول لي هاد الدين ديالكم احسن من كل شيء، وشو راجل كيف داير، ماشي بحال اللي كيقولوها لنا حنا والناس نقيين، والناس كيرحبوا بيا وصحبه واخوه في الله، داكشي كله ما كانش الدين ديالنا. سلمات اختي، مازال والدها ما فخبرهاش، كنخاف نقول ليها واختي غيبداو عندها مشاكل.
People say that it's a challenge to be married to a Muslim and to an Arab man, but I don't know if I found that. I don't know if it's a level of maturity that I found in myself. Honestly, when I left Morocco, I had no intention of coming back other than as a tourist. I was really surprised, to end up marrying a Moroccan, and probably even more so that I should find myself back in Morocco several years later, living and really planning to stay probably for the rest of my life, inshallah. We took a chance by coming here. We didn't know what types of educational opportunities in terms of formal traditional schooling would be available. And when we came, we found that there was actually an American school in place in Marrakesh, and that opened up the possibility, for me to work, but also for our children to receive a quality education.
I
Witness
there is no God but Allah, and that Muhammad is the
messenger
of Allah.
Coming from, another culture into Islam and trying to learn Arabic when you're 25 is very difficult, and I thought, it's better for my kids to learn Arabic when they're young, and to really learn Arabic, I think you have to come to an Arab country, because however many classes you take in England or however many people you visit, it's just not the same as being in a culture where everyone is speaking Arabic. And you hear the adhan every day, and people are going to the mosque. When it's Eid, you feel like it's Eid. When it's Ramadan, you feel like it's Ramadan. And we just thought, we need to do this, for our kids and for our family. We had 3 children within the first 4 years of marriage, very quickly. And we were living in Manchester at the time. And the oldest child was 4 years old. And we sat down, me and my husband, and we were thinking, what are we going to do about school?
Right.
All right, good. Wait for good. Wait for excellent. Yogurt.
Activities.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tell me.
And the other major factor in coming back was my parents-in-law. My husband's parents are quite old. He was the youngest child, and his mum by that point had a couple of strokes, and she wasn't feeling very well. And they used to ring and say, we want to be near the grandchildren, because Moroccans have this culture. They like to be near the children and near the grandchildren. And they said, please come, So we thought about it a lot, and we decided that the time to move was really before the children started school.
الحمد لله في المغرب كنعيش بحال داري وما بغيتش نرجع. واخا ما عرفت شنو يعطيوني ما عمرني نرجع تما. نعيش في الفقر في المغرب مثلا، الحمد لله سهل، اللهم لك الحمد في الفقر، ولكن كيف ما كنبقى في المغرب وما نرجعش في الغرب، حيت مسائل مهمة، الأسرة والزوج الصالح والوليدات والبحر وكل شيء، داكشي اللي في المغرب ما تلقايش في الغرب.
I think I would have rather stayed in my own culture if I hadn't converted to Islam. And I think becoming a Muslim and learning about Islam, and I used to sit with my friends, and all of us would talk, we'd say, yeah, we're going to go to a Muslim country, we're going to go and study with the shiyukh, we're going to really, really take on Islam as a very important thing in our lives. And I think, especially for the first 2 years, it helped me a lot to be with the family and to have people here that my husband knew, and he would invite them, their wives to come and talk to me and, take me out and go to the beach or do things. So this was easier for me to learn it. And now I think, especially after I learned to speak some Moroccan, and that I can go out on my own and I take the kids out on my own and everything, I don't find it so much of a burden as I might have done if I hadn't learned Arabic so much, or if I hadn't made such an effort to integrate into the culture here and to get to know Moroccans.
I think integration into a different society or a different country is always going to be somewhat difficult. Alhamdulillah, I had the experience already of being here for a few years. I knew, of course, about the cuisine, about some of the history of the city where we live, of Marrakesh, and also of the country that we were coming to. But I certainly have faced a lot of challenges. Our living situation, we have our own place to live, which is lovely. We actually live next to my mother-in-law, which has worked out so well, because the kids can go right out the front door to their grandmother's house. I have a sister-in-law living above me with her husband and children. I have another brother-in-law living above us with his family. So a lot of people wonder how I can handle being so close to the family, but that's actually been one of the best things for us, because the kids have always had cousins to play with, and we've always had a place to go if we want to share a meal or have coffee in the afternoon. And it's given me a chance to see the Moroccan lifestyle up close in other people's homes, not just try to invent it for my own home.
إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه، نعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا، من يهديه الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ولي الصالحين، أشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلوات ربي وسلامه عليه. أخواتي في الله، أحييكم بتحيات أهل الجنة، وتحية فيها بقيت عائلة كبيرة وكل شيء كيرحب بيا، واخا ما كيعرفونيش. عجبني داك العلاقة ديال لا فامي ديال العائلة، حيت هنا في أوكرانيا ما عندناش عائلة، هي جوج الناس، 3 أب أم وجوج وليدات. هنا في المغرب 40 و60 و10 ديال الخوت وكل شيء.